Hey guys, Dr. Dex here. We got a few comments. I've had people asking, Doctor, what do you put in your tool belt? You probably don't see me in a tool belt very much because we wear some work pants called Block Loader and they have additional pockets. But when I do wear a tool belt, I wear a Diamondback tool belt. I really like it. It's Cordura, it's heavy duty. It's a little bit lighter than leather. When it gets wet, it'll dry out easily. So you don't have all that weight hanging down on you, and it doesn't get stiff. It stays flexible, which I like as well. So what is in my tool belt? Well, the things I carry the most, I have a few extra things in here today, but I'll go start with the most carried things. Like I always have a speed square in my tool belt. This happens to be a Martinez speed square, and that goes right here in this pocket always. Another thing I'm always gonna have is a hammer. And I rotate between my stiletto and my Martinez hammer. Both of them have tape wrapped around the base of the hammer, so it'll go into this hammer loop a little bit easier with one hand. Instead of having to go like this, I can just take it out, do whatever I gotta do with my hammer, and I can usually drop it in with just one hand. So having a hammer holster on your tool bag is a really cool thing. Always have a knife. This is an OG Milwaukee Fastback. You can see how used it is. It's my last one. I love this particular knife. It has a flip out action. You can flip it back and it just clips right to the edge right here. The thing I like about Diamondback is they make a lot of stuff modular, so you can add or subtract to that basic bag and make it a light bag or a heavy bag, whatever you need. Like if you need a lot of pouches to carry stuff, I also like a suspension rig, which is where you have suspenders that hold it up so you're not weighing down your hips so much. A lot of the weight is being absorbed by your shoulders. And then there's also a cross strap right here, which is something I always have, is a Pica pencil. This is a graphite colored Pica pencil, and I put this one on a quick snap. There's a metal plate that hooks to wherever I need it to hook, and then I just quick snap it on. So it's just always, I don't even really have to look at it. I can just do that. I can feel, okay, that one's in. I also have another Pica right here. This is a white lead. So depending on what I'm marking will determine if I'm using a graphite lead or a white lead, okay? Then I have a pocket below my square. I'm carrying a pry bar with a cat's paw on the other end. Very handy tool. A pair of tin snips, which I don't do. This is not an everyday carry, but like when I'm doing flashings and things like that, I always put those in my bag. And then a pair of pliers always comes in handy. Not my everyday carry. For today, they're definitely gonna come in handy. So sometimes I'll load my tool bag depending on what I'm doing for the task. If I'm framing, I'm gonna have some framing screws in one of these pockets right here. So these are some 3.5-inch MVPs. If I'm doing finish, I might have another bag with stainless steel screws right there. I could also remove all these pouches and put a third set of fasteners in here if I really wanted to. But I've done it. I've actually had 4 different fasteners in my bags. I have a screwdriver. I like this one. It's a Klein. It's missing some stuff, unfortunately. It's a multiple like nut driver and different types of heads. Phillips square drive flathead. And it also is ratcheting. Okay, so you can ratchet right, left, and you can keep it solid in the middle. So that's going in my bag. I have a rasp. On finish days, those come in really handy when I'm doing a lot of filing and finish work of deck boards. Over here, I have my bit carrier, which I love, and it just carries all the different kinds of bits that we need, especially when you're doing ladder work and second and third story deck work. These come in so handy. You can load it up with whatever fasteners you're using. You can load up with the proper bits and then hang them all right there, and they're really easy to get to. And then you just pull one off, take the fastener or take the bit you need. You can load it back in. I can easily hold drills and other items in here. Like I said, there's plenty of room for more fasteners. And then probably the most important tool that I own is my cell phone. Definitely carry my cell phone. Now I used to have a separate pocket. It's not on here anymore. I think somebody else borrowed it. They do have a really nice pocket for a cell phone that, again, it's modular on this system, so you can just add it to it, and then you have your cell phone right here. Instead of trying to reach into your pocket below all your tool bag with all that weight and everything, and bouncing around on your cell phone, it's just right here where I can grab it. So that's about everything in my tool bag, guys. Why don't you tell me below in a comment, let me know what you think and what you carry on in your bags. If this is considered a light carry or a heavy carry, let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when we're putting out new content. Don't forget to like this video. Give me a comment below, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.